The following is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.
Elliot Birch will turn with it with 12. At the blue line, walking in, Reese with a shot off the goal post. They try to stop it in, they score! It is tied at
2. It's time for the 2025 State Hockey Tournament presented by Kubota on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The State Hockey Tournament is brought to you by AGE, Papa Murphy's, AirTech, Hepper's Sports Center, Beck Motors, Xander Auto Parts, May Adam, and Lake Area Tech.
Pesca will pick it up. She'll turn, that centering pass, they score! Aniston Murray makes it 3-0.
And by Whale Construction, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Kathy Sunshine Properties, Weatherall Roofing, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Envirotech, and Pelican Power Sports.
As it's played back here to the near side, there's a shot, they score! A power play goal! Riley Hepper makes it 1-0.
And by Wagner Auto, the Hockey Headquarters, the Field House, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, Hermanson Endodontics, and the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association.
7 seconds to go. It is moving up. Aberdeen, they know they're going to win the hockey game. 1-0 is the final score. Aberdeen, the 2024 state champions.
And now to the Kubota booth for the call of the game, here's John Winkler and Jim Lloyd.
And a good evening as we welcome you here as we get set for our third game of the day between the Hawaii Capitals and the Brookings Rangers. It is game 3 and the first state semifinal as the Caps take on the Brookings Rangers. John Winkler alongside Jim Lloyd here in just a little bit. He will join us as we get set for our third game of the day. And we close in on that third game of the day as the Caps Rangers, this is a great rivalry. The Caps went 2-0 last year, actually went 3-0 last year against the Brookings Rangers. Won in that state tournament, and then it ended up being going 2-1 this year for the Capitals. Can they win again in the state tournament? Can Brookings get that second win? The most recent of those 3 games were back-to-back days to close out the season. That's the reason why the Capitals are the number 3 seed instead of the 4 seed, is that they got those 2 wins against the Brookings Rangers to get to that number 3 seed. As we look at the bracket right now, it is Sioux Center and Watertown in the Constellation Championship. Brookings and Oahe coming up for the first state semifinal. This is one of those games that you circle, and as a Brookings fan or a Oahe fan, you circle because you want to win real bad. One, you want to win the state championship, but I think both teams would like to knock the other team off. Over the last couple of years, it's been some great hockey games between these two teams, and we're not expecting anything different in this game for the Capitals and the Brookings Rangers coming up here from the Shields Iceplex. Riley Kafka had a hat trick yesterday as she's got 3 goals, the only player of the hat trick yesterday. We've had one earlier today. Corinne McCord had one in the 8-3 win for Sioux Center. But overall, Kafka had the best day scoring-wise for the Capitals and for the States in the first round. Now, as we get into this game, can Kafka repeat that? Can we see more goals from everybody else from the Hawaii Capitals? And for Brookings, they didn't get onto the track that they were hoping to have. Obviously, they also won their game 3-1. But Rory Quam was very good in net for the Rangers, just like she has been all season. And this Capitals team looking for an opportunity to try and get a couple past Rory Quam right away. And if you're Brookings, you want to jump out right away. You want to jump out. Kylie Fromm will make the start again for the Capitals as she got 2 wins against Brookings, 6 wins overall for Fromm. But as a sophomore goaltender and jumping into the starting role after Sophia Pashon got hurt, Rangers are trying to make her feel uncomfortable right away, and that's the key to success for the Brookings Rangers. We got to step aside. We'll come back with the starting lineups. Opening puck drop on the way next. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. You're also listening on KBRK in Brookings.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today. Furting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Furting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Furting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Furting Electric, 224-8684.
Capital City Toyota is proud to sponsor the State Varsity Hockey Tournaments with a special shout out to all the seniors. You've worked hard, now it's your time to shine. Just like a championship team, we bring the funnest car buying experience in South Dakota. Find your perfect new or pre-owned ride today. Good luck to all the teams and seniors from Capital City Toyota.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Papa Murphy's Pier makes fresh, delicious pizza exactly when you need it. And so do you when you bake that pizza to perfection at home in your oven. That is, after Papa Murphy's takes care of hand making the dough, hand chopping the toppings, and hand shredding the cheese to make your pizza just the way you like it. So really, you make the pizza together with Papa Murphy's, but you get all the delicious pizza to yourself. Papa Murphy's. They make great pizza so you can make the pizza great. Order online today at papamurphys.com.
We are back here at the Shields Iceplex as we get sent for a puck drop between the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers in the state semifinal. We'll send it across the way for the introduction of our starting lineups. That will be upcoming. You are listening to KCCR FM Blunt as well as KBRK Brookings.
This matchup against the away team on the scoreboard, the Oahe Capitals. This is the home team on the scoreboard, the Brookings Rangers. Let's meet the starters. First, for the Oahe Capitals, number 8, Reagan Emmy. Number 11, Elliot Birch. Number 19, Kelly Fromm. Number 24, Kelly B. Number 33, Emily Nemec. And number 52, Addison Hunsley. Now for Brookings, number 5, Brooke Cruz. Number 10, Maya Forrester. Number 11, Jalissa Peterson. Number 19, Ava Callie. Number 21, Kinsey Gregor. And number 30, Rory Kwong.
ready to go here from the Shields Iceplex. Our third game of the day. And the starting lineup for the Brookings Rangers, Jim, a little bit different than what was yesterday, especially at least with the starting lineup for the Lions. You have 4 forwards from yesterday starting in the lineup for Brookings, with only Brooke Cruz, the only defenseman on that starting group. Is it, Jalissa Peterson that moves back? Or who is it that moves back to the defensive side of things for the Brookings Rangers?
It's interesting, isn't it? This state tournament time, these coaches, they start kind of playing mind games maybe with each other and looking for combinations. Sometimes they're playing who's hot and doing certain things on the ice. They see it a lot better than we do and what happens in the locker room, so adjustments are made. Not uncommon.
Well, they're already going to make a quick change. It is Gracie Peterson and Maya Edmondson that will be out defensively. So we're ready to go for our state semifinal game. Emily Nemec and Kenzie Grendler. The face-off is won by Brookings as we are underway for our first state semifinal game here this evening. Maya Forrester on the backhand will get it into the Capitals end of the ice. Elliot Birch will go around the referee as it's now sent out of the zone and then sent back into late offside, wide of Kylie Fromm. As Birch will pick it back up again, tipped out of the zone by Hunsley. As the Capitals leave their first unit out on the ice, their opening unit out on the ice. Kenzie Grendler moves it back into the offensive zone. Emily Nemec moves it away, and Elliot Birch will send it out. This will be no icing. They're going to wave off icing as it went right between the 2 Rangers players. Ava Colley will pick it up to the far side, turned over towards Callie Beam. Beam will look to try and center one. Instead, we'll send it here to the near side, where it's going to be picked up by Dakota McIntyre. Learcamp fell down, and it's Colley that will send it to the far side. Anna Rasmussen lets it go. Beam will hold the zone wide of Rory Quam as she sticked it behind the net. And now it's trying to pick up for Bradley Kafka. 3 goals for Bradley Kafka as Brenna Ullman races into the offensive zone to hold it in. And Kafka centers one back into the front of the net. McIntyre tried to send it back over to Learcamp. Instead, now Sawyer Triplett into the offensive zone. That one goes wide of Kylie Fromm. Both goalies want to see the puck early on to get themselves settled into this game as Kafka now takes it. That pass is going to be off of Maya Forrester, where McIntyre plays in an open space, and it's a quick change for both teams. Moving to the offensive zone is Colley. She moves in. Colley looking for an opportunity. The shot save is made. Rebound is turned aside out to the blue line. That shot is blocked by the Capitals. I believe it was Ava Lavenger that blocked the shot. Then another chance that's sticked away by Fromm, and it goes to the corner. Forrester will pick it up. Played it behind the net for Grendler. Lavenger trying to cancel her out. That centering pass missed 2 different sticks, but it's held in by Maya Edmondson. Grendler centers one again, slowed up, and that shot will go wide. Forrester maybe got hooked a little bit by Aubrey Stewart as it comes near side into the corner. 14:50 to go here in the first period. Just 2 minutes gone by. As it's Kenzie Grendler that picks up, throws it to the front of the net, right in front of Kylie Fromm, who's making another start for this Capitals team. This will come towards Fromm. She can't handle it cleanly, but no one there for Brookings, so it is Brenna Ullman now that will pick it up. Ullman will send it in deep, cross corner dump in as it will get to the corner. Edmondson over there along with Ava Lavenger for the Capitals. As this is turned over, Micah Buffalo is trying to find the handle of it. And he gets to the corner. And it's coming back to the far side. Intercepted by Elliot Birch. And it's now Hunsley that has it. Hunsley with the shot. She scored against Brookings earlier this season, or in the final weekend of the regular season. Callie Beam trying to pinch in, and it comes out of the zone. And Birch will easily race back to pick it up. 3 minutes gone by in the opening period. That pass behind for Reagan Emmy will go down for an icing, and we get a whistle with 13:58 to go. 2 shots on goal so far for Brookings, none for the Capitals. 13:58 to go in the first period.
Brookings with just 2 shots on goal, but a lot of those missed the net, but you can see Brookings going to shoot from anywhere at any time.
Face off to the right of Fromm. Emily Nemec will win the face-off. Elliot Birch off the boards. It rolled on the boards. Played back down by Brookings. Here's Rasmussen walking in. Centered one for DeVries, and she fanned on the one-timer. Really good look for both those teams, for both the Brookings Rangers. Both Rasmussen and DeVries had good opportunities. Sawyer Triplett now has it in the neutral zone. To the far side and dumped in by Triplett. 13:30 to go in the first period. That opening goal of this state semifinal will be a big one. This will be backhanded, held in by Triplett. Birch will grab She's going to play. I think she's going to get a lot of ice time tonight, will Elliott Birch. The speed that Birch has defensively, her and Beam are very good on that back line. This is turned over, though. Kenzie Grendler trying to go around Beam, but Birch is able to get back in time and clear the zone. It is here on the near side. Brooke Cruz trying to find the handle of it. Bradley Kafka goes down, and that puck here for Jalissa Peterson. It's a delayed offside for the Capitals as they tag back up, and Ava Colley will send it across ice for Maya Forrester, and we get an offside call. With 12:57 to go, we get some players tumbling down. 12:57 remaining here in the first period. Face-off will be just outside the blue line. And real quick, as we got a moment, Sophia Pushong, who is hurt, got hurt here in the Shields Iceplex a couple of weeks ago, celebrating her birthday today, 18th birthday for Sophia Pushong. We say happy birthday to her. And we feel terrible. We feel bad that she is not able to play in her senior state tournament as Dakota McIntyre will push this in deep for the Capitals. Always a tough break for seniors to be hurt. Always a tough break for anybody to be hurt, especially seniors in their last state tournament.
Well, you just have to know that she's one of the reasons why they're even here. So if that any consolation, it's important that she did what she did throughout the season.
This puck will come to the near side for Jalissa Peterson. Fans on that first pass attempt. Second one went off of Buffalo. Then it's grabbed by Rasmussen. And Rasmussen moves in, trying to get around. Good diving play in front by Beam. And then cleared out of the zone by the Capitals. It is now Gracie. Make that Shauna Pedersen that brings it in and sends it in deep. 12:05 to go here in the first period. This will be iced by the Caps. And we get a whistle and an offensive zone faceoff for Brookings. Brookings has control. While they only have 2 shots, Capitals don't have any, but Brookings has controlled the first near 5 minutes of this hockey game.
Yeah, they do. They're controlling the tempo so far, and it's a fast tempo. If you look at the tempo of this one compared to the last one, it's quite a bit faster, especially early on.
The intensity level has just picked up a little bit more when it comes to the state semifinal. We're going to see that tomorrow. We're going to feel that tomorrow as each game goes along. From 5th place to 3rd place into that state championship tomorrow night. One of these teams will be playing for that state title tomorrow night. Will it be the Rangers, the 2 seed, or the 3 seed Oahe Capitals? Out of the zone by Oahe and picked up by Pedersen. She's trying to find the handle of it as Reagan Emmy was over. Addison Hunsley. Emmy did not play yesterday, was not with the team yesterday, but back in the starting lineup. That was announced as this is intercepted by Beam at the blue line, but it does come out of the zone by Brookings. Nemec plays it across for Elliott Birch. She had an assist yesterday on one of the 3 Kafka goals. This is Gracie Peterson that will send it down. Caps are in the midst of a change. As the Caps do get back, Reagan Emmy tips it along. And it's now moved into the Brookings offensive zone where Brenna Ullman will pick it up in the corner. On her forehand, that pass that's intercepted. Grendler with a shot that goes just wide of Fromm. Near side. It is a pass up by the Capitals. Emmy can't find the handle of it. Brooke Cruz with a shot, and then that's swallowed up by Fromm. She has now made 3 saves on those 3 shots. 10:57 to go. Quam has touched the puck a couple times during play, not just on an icing. But it's important for goalies to feel a part of the game early and often in that first, well, maybe not so much often, but at least early in a hockey game.
Yeah, and the more touches early, I think the better off you are as a goalie. Gets the blood pumping a little bit, get a sweat going.
Brooke Cruz, that shot off the face-off win, never made it to the net. Brenna Ullman will send it up the boards. Learkamp sends it over, and now Katie Reese will skate into the neutral zone. But a good back check by Jalissa Peterson. Although McIntyre will send it down. That was touched by the Rangers, so there is no icing. As McIntyre fighting for the puck along with Learkamp and Kafka out on the ice and the 3 forwards. It's Kenzie Grendler, though, that comes away with it. 2-on-1 upcoming. Grendler, she moves in over to Forrester. That one will be a shot and a save by Fromm. It was blocked. And then it is out to the far side. And it's here for Kafka. As Kafka, tough angle off the side of the nets. Kafka still with it, trying to center one. It was blocked. Kafka again with it. We'll send it to the near side. It's now Birch that will send it back down. Kafka, touched back. Trying to get a centering pass to McIntyre, and it's kicked along. And it is now Gracie DeVries that will move it into the offensive zone. DeVries with a shot. That one bounces. Fromm made the save, and the centering pass goes back out to the blue line. Whereas Cruz with a shot that was blocked in front by Beam, and it got Fromm going the other way, but no one there for Brookings could try and tap it into the empty nets. Cruz again for the blue line. That's a block shot by Kafka. As she got down to her knees to block that shot. It is now Cruz, played it off the glass in front of the scorer's table, and then an empty ice for Ava Lavenger to race to the puck. So far, solid defense for the Capitals, but it is Brookings controlling the pace of play. 9:15 remaining here in the first period. Puck on the far side. We got a loose stick somewhere on the ice from somebody. Not sure who it actually is, but it is a hockey headquarters loose equipment. Sawyer Triplett's the one that goes off without a stick. And it's standing right in front, sitting right in front of Rory Quam. Could have been helpful for the Capitals with a shot that could have redirected off of that stick. Buffalo will push it away, do some house cleaning. Out to the blue line where Hunsley's able to hold the zone. And it's now Maya Edmondson that will play it around. Up towards that stick is at. That puck is still loose. The Capitals trying to find a way to hem the Rangers in. They haven't really been able to get possession of the puck, but they've been able to keep it in the offensive zone. Edmondson will kick this along from the boards. Up to the far side. Out to the blue line. Kirsten Miller with a shot that went wide. Here to the near side where it's going to be Emily Nemec will play it back for Pfeiffer. Kicks it to her stick. Pfeiffer with a shot that was blocked. Bouncing puck. Pfeiffer trying to find the handle of it again. Nemec will take it. Throws it to the front of the net, and Reagan Emmy just wasn't there in time on the back door. Out of the zone it comes. Addison Hunsley racing after her, but she blew a tire, and Reagan Emmy can't clear the zone, and Brookings has in the offensive end. 8 minutes to go in the first period. That centering pass pushed off a stick. Gremler with a shot, and they score! Kenzie Gremler makes it 1-0 with 7:55 to go, and a tough break for the Cavs. Hunsley had fallen down and couldn't clear the puck out of the zone, and it led to that opportunity for Gremler.
Gremler, 16 goals on the season, and she's got her Brookings Rangers on top at the 7:55 mark.
And she had 2 yesterday for the Rangers. She had 3 points. That line of Forrester, Gremler, and Rasmussen got the job done yesterday, having all the points of the 3 that was scored. Here's Kafka bringing it right back in. She goes down as she tries to throw it to the net. Quam will push it over to the corner. Now Kafka has it. She'll try and turn to her forehand, and it'll be here to the near side. 1-0 on the Kubota scoreboard for the Brookings Rangers. That backhanded pass goes out Forrester. It's settled down by Beam, and now it's McIntyre to play it up for Kafka. This will be offside. Kafka trying to bring it back. Saw Learcamp was offside, trying to bring it back, unable to, with 7:31 to go here in the first period.
John, something interesting you can see in the Brookings defensive zone. They're shadowing Briley Kafka everywhere she goes. Somebody is assigned to her at all times in offensive zone. That time it was Ava Callie.
7:31 to go. Just outside of the Brookings blue line as the faceoff is controlled by the Rangers. Callie Beam up ahead for Micah Buffalo. She moves in, trying to get a shot away, but a good stick from Sawyer Triplett. Out to the blue line where it's now Beam. Beam on her back end, trying to get it to Buffalo. Now comes back to Beam. She'll turn with it. That shot up high and just over the crossbar. Birch plays it to the corner, pinching in. She's tied up along the boards, comes away with the puck, tried to throw it towards the front of the net, bounces off the boards, and comes out of the zone, where it's now Rasmussen goes one-on-one with Beam. Rasmussen tried to take a shot and went off of maybe the skate of Beam and wide. And the puck almost turned over again by the Capitals. Birch will send it down the ice. And it will be a whistle with 6:42 to go, and an icing against the Capitals.
We'll see how that strategy plays out, where they're going to shadow Kafka the whole game. Sometimes that can backfire if you can get some other players to step up.
6:42 remaining. Face off to the right from. Also, we'll give a quick shout out. Jim Wedeen, his brother, head coach Jim Wedeen, his brother from Bonnet, Minnesota, is listening and watching right now. Family from all over the country. Both players and coaches tuning in to the state semifinal. This will be loose on the side of the net. Here to the near side. It is Peterson. Now it's going to be moved back. That was Pedersen, excuse me. And now it's here to the near side. That centering pass, Forrester can't get a shot away, and Reagan Emmy will move it out of the zone. Maya Edmondson here for Forrester. Back into the offensive end for the Rangers with 6 minutes to go in the first period. Caps still do not have a shot on goal. It's 5-0 in shots for Brookings. They lead 1-0, but the Caps don't have a shot yet. Emily Nemec, she gets run into. Hands will stay down. I think we're not going to see a whole lot of penalties be called in this game. It is Brenna Ullman that will grab it here for the Capitals. That one misses. That one, I believe, it was touched by Brookings, so there is no icing. 5:35. Here's Learcamp up the boards, out to the blue line, missed by Kafka, and now it's missed again by Beam, and it's Gracie DeVries moving in. That shot wide of Fromm, and it's now Beam that will send it around the boards to the far side, missed by DeVries. Learcamp will send it out too far for Kafka, but a race to the puck between Brooke Cruz and Kafka. And then this will be out to the blue line. McIntyre can't hold the zone. She thought she had held it in at the blue line, but it is an offside against the Capitals with 5:13 remaining.
Maybe a little frustration going on here with Kafka, as 2 offsides in a row. Doesn't seem real happy about it.
Dakota McIntyre will take the face off. Grendler will win it from McIntyre. And it's now Birch that will push it back into the offensive zone. Birch moves in, trying to get into Kafka, unable to. And it'll be here to the near side, out of the zone. It is now McIntyre that will play it up. Brooke Cruz will turn. Cruz gets to the blue line, but not out. Kafka in the corner. 4:40 to go here in the first period. Kafka can't get the pass away. This puck will bounce this way. McIntyre tries to throw it to the net, and that one went wide. On the far side. Here now to Kenzie Grendler. Aubrey Stewart will find the puck for the Capitals. Plays it back for Beam. Throws it towards the net. Bouncing puck. Trying to redirect it was Kafka, and it comes out of the zone as Birch will send it back to Beam, and then it'll be tipped in off the shot by Beam, tipped in by Kafka. 4:08 remaining here in the first period. This will get to the blue line. Pfeiffer trying to hold the zone. It'll be sent down by the Rangers, and they will wave off icing as it'll go to the far side. Micah Buffalo moves it up. Lavenger tips it along. Stewart overskated it twice, and it's now moved by Otteson, but unable to move it into the zone. Sent all the way down. This will be no icing again with 3:40 to go here in the first period. Out to the blue line. Pfeiffer pushes it into the zone, but this comes right back out for Emily Nemec. 3:30 to go here in the first period. Pfeiffer. It's going to be at the blue line. Pfeiffer offside against the Caps with 3:28 to go here in the first. Also coming up in the first admission report, it'll be Abby Stewart-Fromm and Ashton Lee, a couple of former Hawaii Capitals who have played college hockey, will be joining us for another interview. We had Jacqueline Lloyd and Kelsey Amick in our earlier broadcast in the game between Watertown and Mitchell. We'll have a couple of former Caps talking about playing hockey in college. This will be Emily Nemec at the blue line, trying to hold it in the zone. Reagan Emmy in there as well, along with Addison Hunsley. At the blue line, it's pushed in. Gracie Peterson will pick it up. Peterson will send it back to the near side. Emmy had it for a moment. Out to the blue line where it's going to be Pfeiffer that pinches in to hold it in. Final 3 minutes of this first period. 1-0. Brookings leads it on the Kubota scoreboard. Out to Gracie DeVries just behind her. Pfeiffer will turn and look with it. Pfeiffer will try and send it off the glass. She does out of the zone. Then Reagan Emmy. That puck is picked up by Sawyer Triplett. The Caps continue to make a change. They're going to get the right personnel on the ice. It is McIntyre at her own blue line. Turns with it. That one's tipped around. Picked back up by McIntyre. She'll send it in. 2:25 to go in the first. Here to the near side. It was blocked by Learcamp for a moment. Puck starts to squeak out, and it's now Maya Forrester. Moves in one-on-one with Beam. Good defensive play there from Beam. And Forrester goes down. Looks like she just blew a tire. Now that puck is still grabbed by Beam, trying to find a way to get around the boards. 3 opportunities, and Beam's able to clear the zone as we get down to the final 2 minutes of this first period. Brooke Cruz will send it in. Dakota Mack, or make that Kirsten Miller sends it back out. Rangers have to tag back up on a delayed offside, and it's now Kafka from the blue line. Will send it all the way in. That's a save made by Quam, and the first shot on goal by the Capitals in the hockey game, and it comes from beyond the blue line with 1:47 to go in the first period. And Jim, if the Caps can keep this a 1-0 game, I think they're going to feel pretty good going into the locker room saying we didn't play our best period, especially offensively, and yet we're only down 1-0.
Absolutely. You just want to these games and these types of games. You just got to keep it close.
You have to just survive every period. It has to be a survival. Not so much. You don't have to always win the period. You just got to survive a period.
We saw that in the last game. Mitchell Watertown got outplayed 2 periods in a row.
Watertown won the first period, and then they did not win the second and third, but they survived it to win that hockey game. This will be out towards the blue line. That's held in by Birch, turned by Buffalo, trying to play it between her legs. And this will be sent all the way down. This should be an icing, as it will go far enough to get a whistle with 1:17 to go here in the first period.
A quick first period in this third game of the day. We have one more left. It's going to be Sioux Falls and Aberdeen. That's a puck drop at 8:30. So stick around. We have a lot of hockey to be played.
This is a rematch from the first round last year, and our second game is a rematch from the state championship last year. This will be sent here to the near side as it got to the blue line and out. It was Jalissa Peterson that blew a tire and fell down, and it turns into an icing against the Rangers, because Peterson, whether she touched it or not, and she would have slowed it up if she did, but she lost her balance and fell over, which then resulted in an icing against the Rangers. 1:06 remaining here in period number 1. 5-1 in shots, 1-0 is her score on the Kubota scoreboard for the Brookings Rangers. McIntaffer wins the faceoff, pushes it behind the net. It comes out in front off the side of the net for McIntaffer, and then we'll get our first penalty of the game against Dakota McIntaffer. It'll be an interference call with 58.5 to go here in the first. Pelican Power Sports power play for the Brookings Rangers. This is a big 58 seconds right now if you are the both Rangers and Capitals. A 2-0 lead would be big for Brookings. Gonna kill off the last 58 seconds of this period. Emily Nemec off the face-off win from Lavenger. We'll move it up the boards, but it's not gonna be out. Triplets able to hold it in. Got to the corner, played around, we'll play it behind the net. 3 players for Brookings were all behind the net, but they still have the puck. Comes out to the blue line. Grendler will slow it down. She's got the first and only goal of this game so far. Grendler will play it back to Forrester with 35 seconds. Down to the blue line again. That pass trying to go give and go. And now Lavenger trying to send it out of the zone. It does, as it skips over the stick of Grendler. And then it'll be played here. Lavenger again off the boards. Can't get it down the ice with 20 seconds to go. Birch on the back end. Forrester. And they've got to continue to wait for Grendler to get onside with 15 seconds remaining. And it'll be played behind the nets. And it will be Brenna Ullman that will send it down the ice. And that should take us to the end of the first period. The Rangers get a goal from Mackenzie Grendler. That's the only goal of the first period. 5-1 in shots. Felt like a lot more than just 6 shots on goal in that first period, but it is a 1-0 lead for the Rangers at the end of the first period. When we come back, we will recap that first period quickly, but we'll also have an interview with Abby Stewart-Fromm along with Ashton Lee. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, and you're listening on KBRK in Brookings. Calling all hockey fans to the 2025 Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet. Join us April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center to celebrate this year's class of 25 Hall of Fame inductees and our high school award winners. Single tickets are $65, with reserved tables of 8 for $520 and sponsorship tables for $800. Doors open at 6 o'clock, with the event starting at 7. The Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet Night, Friday, April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. Get your ticket and table now.
Winning in hockey takes dedication, skill, and teamwork, just like winning in real estate. Hi, I'm Tara Sunshine with Kathy Sunshine Property, a proud South Dakotan and experienced realtor with over 60 combined years of helping buyers and sellers find success. Whether you're looking for your dream home or ready to sell, we're here to put our expertise to work for you. With a commitment, we'll help you navigate the market with confidence. Let's make your real estate goals a reality. Call us today at 605-224-5588.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school, the way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
Whale Construction, building custom homes, shops, garages, and remodels since 1998. Troy and his team will make your home your dream home. Whale Construction uses reputable subcontractors and products to make your build or remodel your dream come true. Call or message Troy today at 605-380-4473. That's 605-380-4473. Or message him at troy@whaleconstruction.com. Beck Motor Company would like to send a big congratulations to all the high school hockey teams across the state. What an incredible season of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments on the ice. Whether you're gearing up for the next season or just need a reliable ride, Beck Motor Company is here for all your automotive needs. From new vehicles to expert service, we've got you covered so you can focus on the game. Thank you to all the teams for giving us a season to remember. Beck Motor Company is proud to support our athletes every step of the way. Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, serving Central South Dakota for 56 years.
We welcome you back as it is the Oahe Capitals, Brookings Rangers, 1-0 on the Kubota scoreboard. As is the only goal of that first period. Kenzie Grenler got it to make it 1-0 as it was assisted by Ashton Odison. But we are joined here with a couple of college hockey players as Ashton Lee and Abby Stewart from. Ashton, you went to Jamestown. You're still at Jamestown, correct? But
yeah,
your hockey career has now come to a close, which is all. Let's talk a little bit about your hockey career in Jamestown. How much fun was it to play college hockey?
Oh my gosh, it's been so much fun. I actually might have an opportunity to hop back on the team. So it's not quite over yet. But yeah, so far it's been a great opportunity and it's been an amazing learning experience. It's been super fun. Yeah.
So and obviously you're trying to score goals. Abby, you're trying to stop goals.
Yeah.
And you did a lot of stopping while you're with the Oahe Capitals.
Yeah.
Because you had 2,500 saves as a Oahe Capital.
Yeah.
But talk about now your experience in college and the difference between seeing a high school shot and a college shot.
Yeah, so high school you have kind of like slower shots, not as powerful, but you still kind of get the ones that do hurt your hand a little bit. And then in college you have girls from all over. A couple of my teammates are from Canada, so you have all these like different levels of hockey playing, so you have shots that you normally don't see at all.
I mentioned Ashland, Jamestown, Lake Region State for Abby.
Yes, correct.
And so you guys played together, teammates for the Oahe Capitals for a couple years. I'm not going to remember how many years you guys were teammates, but for several years, being able to watch and see you guys go to college, how much fun is it to kind of watch and follow the careers of everybody that you're able to play with?
Yeah, I mean, like I was waiting all season to be able to play against Abby, and the game I did, I mean, it was awesome. Seeing and playing against and with Abby in high school is completely different within college. But yeah, I can say it's been pretty fun so far.
Did you like having to try and stop one of her shots? Did she get any shots on goal on you?
I think she had a few, just not. It was like a fun game, just teammates then rivals again. So
yeah.
Well, what team won?
Jamestown did.
Jamestown, okay.
Yeah.
Ashley, did you let her know about it afterward, or did you?
Oh gosh, no.
No.
I didn't bring it up. I'm like, yep, good game. Left it at that.
So let's talk about the Oahe Capitals. You guys spent a lot of years playing, with the boys, with the girls, growing up with the Capitals organization. How much fun was it to play with the Oahe?
I mean, like, looking back to now and watching these games over the weekend, I miss it so much. I really do. You know, watching high school play is one thing, but watching the Oahe Capitals play too, especially like watching my little sister play and watching some of the players that I also played with on the team play. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could be out there skating with them, but you know.
I completely agree. Sometimes I miss it, and then other times just like, wow, like I can't believe like I don't play high school with these girls anymore. It's kind of heartbreaking, but I'm glad to see everybody still playing.
Well, so we talked with Jacqueline Lloyd and Kelsey Amick in the last game, and they kind of had the same thing, that because of girls hockey and still trying to grow those numbers and try and make those numbers bigger, you're playing with girls that were 7th and 8th graders that are now, you know, juniors and seniors and all that. You're watching some of these girls grow up as high school seniors. When you're a high school senior, you're watching now these girls be seniors. And how crazy is that to kind of almost be like a big sister watching you have a little sister, you have little sisters playing on team,
yeah.
But to see all your little sisters now growing up and playing as juniors and seniors.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's sad, but everybody grows up at one point. But yeah, just, I guess, the different level of skill and performance that they have, everything along those lines, it's very, very different to see them play now versus when we, you know, played when we were in high school. But yeah, they look like they're on a pretty good path, so yeah.
Yeah, just getting to see them improve over the years, it's just great to see.
Well, it is, as we're kind of starting to get a little bit close here before we wrap up the interview, for girls that are wanting to continue to play hockey, whether it be in college or maybe they're wanting to try out hockey or play hockey from the little age and growing up, what would you say would be a good message for these girls that are wanting to either continue to play or wanting to get into hockey, and why would it be such a good choice?
Yeah, I just overall say, like, listen to your heart. If it's something that you truly enjoy or that you want to get into, like, go right ahead. What do you have to lose, you know? I think it could be a great opportunity to find a new hobby that you love, or even get, you know, really, really good at it and find something that you could do for the rest of your life. But yeah, I'd say try it out. If you don't know, try it out.
Yeah, I completely agree with Ashton. Just, if you think you're going to be done, then it's okay. There's always other steps to play hockey. You can go coach. You can do just like some drop-in hockey. You don't always have to be like on a specific team or a school-sanctioned team. So
now I get to ask you guys this, as Oahe Capitals fans and former players, and watching your little sisters play, trying to watch wanting that Oahe Capitals win. What do the Capitals need to do here in these next two periods? What would be your message? What the Caps need to do to win this hockey game?
All I gotta say is that you gotta want it. You can be out there, you could be there skating, you could be making good passes, doing everything right, but if you don't want it, then you're not gonna get the kind of result that you wish. So I guess wanting to have the grit, have the integrity will get you the win in the long run.
Just play as a team, win as a team.
Well, I get to ask you too, Kylie in net right now. Abby, what do you like? What she's been able to do in the first period? What needs to be good over the next couple of periods, coming from goalie to goalie?
Overall, I think she's been doing really great because she really hasn't gotten that many varsity games underneath her belt, but she stepped up. She's playing phenomenal. She just has to keep doing what she's doing.
This, and I will say for those of you that are listening right now and watching, that I got to interview both of these girls because while I was here in Pierre, they signed to go play college hockey at Jamestown and Lake Region State. So it is a lot of fun to be able to interview some former Capitals players that I got to cover, but also got to watch you guys sign and play some college hockey. It's really a blast for me, too. I appreciate you guys coming on here and talking with me.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Ashley Lee and Abby Stewart from former Capitals players. It is a 1-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers at the end of the first period. We'll come back with the second period coming up after this. You're listening to the State Tournament on Capital City Rock, KBRK, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today. The Fieldhouse in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Fieldhouse with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food, and who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big screen TVs. The Fieldhouse, 2013 East Gate Avenue in Pierre. Your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today.
The puck drops, the crowd roars. South Dakota hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford is proud to support this year's state varsity hockey tournaments and celebrate the dedication, teamwork, and passion of every player on the ice. To all the seniors, congratulations on an incredible season. Whether you're heading off to college or staying close to home, we're here for all of your automotive needs. Stop by Capital City Ford in Pierre. We'll get you on the road to your next adventure. Capital City Ford in Pierre, driven by community, powered by you.
Are you ready for adventure? Then head over to Hepper Sports Center, your authorized dealer serving the Hub City area. Get huge savings, $1,500 cash back on select side-by-sides, or snag a sweet deal with 1.99% financing for 36 months on ATVs and side-by-sides. Don't miss out. Stop in and see Wade and his team at 501 5th Avenue Northwest. Call for your service appointment at 605-225-9279 or email heppers@nbc.net to book your appointment and start your next off-road adventure.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
We welcome you back. It is 1-0 on the Kubota scoreboard, as it will be a Pelican Power Sports power play for the minute to 2 seconds of this second period. John Winkler back with Jim Lloyd. Jim, that first period, a really good first period. I don't know if it's, you want to say it's a great first period for the Oahe Capitals, and I don't even know if Brookings would say they had a great first period, but it was a good period of hockey between the two teams. I think both teams would say that was good hockey. Wasn't our best, but it was good hockey.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them are in the locker room beating themselves up about anything. The only thing you can talk about a little bit is the Oahe Capitals need to get some shots on goal. They need to figure out a way to play a little bit more offense, but it's difficult against this Brookings team. You know, they're quick to the puck and they win some races and so forth. But I don't see any reason why the Oahe Capitals can't get on the board here real quick. First off, they have to get rid of this penalty and try to get 5-on-5 hockey.
Yeah, this minute and 2 seconds of the power play is big for the Capitals to keep this a 1-0 game. And some of it is the Capitals are able to survive that first period. We talked about it in the first period. Watertown definitely did not win the second and third period against Mitchell, but they survived it and end up with that 3-1 win. Obviously now Brookings can say, well, if we survive the next two periods, we can win the hockey game. We don't have to win any more periods. We can survive and we can win the hockey game. It'll be interesting to see when this first goal goes in, whether it's 2-0 or 1-1, how that changes the complexity of the game, because right now I don't think anybody changes anything. The Caps don't want to change anything. Nope. You're down by one shot, but if you're down 2-0, do you change something? And if you're Brookings up 2-0, you don't probably want to change much when you're up 2-0, because then you all of a sudden start falling back, and that can lead to some bad things happening. Right. But it does change how you play the hockey game if it's 2-0 compared to being 1-1.
1-0 on the scoreboard. John, what does our friend Jeff Anderson say?
Next goal's a big one?
The next one's a big one.
Also, no goals in the first 2 minutes and last 2 minutes of a period.
Jeff Anderson, he put that to us all the time. We hope to see him next weekend in Watertown. If he can make a couple cameo appearances there, that would be great. We'll see if we can get him up to the booth.
And we're looking forward to next Thursday through Saturday, the boys state hockey tournament up in Watertown. All 11 games again on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, as it will be the same schedule, same formatted schedule as we have here. 1 o'clock will start Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next weekend for the boys state hockey tournaments. 5-on-4 to start this second period. Emily Nemec will take the face-off against Maya Forrester. As Jim would say, period of long ice. With those changes, you got to be secure on those changes. It can lead to odd women chances the other way. Kenzie Grenler on the face-off win. Brookings will bring it in the offensive zone. Ava Colley, that shot is blocked by Elliott Birch. Birch here to the near side, but it's going to be first picked up by Rasmussen. Good speed out of the gates for both these teams as Nemec will softly clear it out of the zone. It'll be pushed back in, and the Rangers tag back up in time, although it's back to the neutral zone. Kenzie Grenler, the goal scorer, moves in. Her shot, she scores! Right between the legs of Callie Beam and to the left of Kylie Fromm, and it's a 2-0 lead, and Grenler's second of the game.
Kenzie Grenler, she'll be on hat trick watch for the rest of this game.
And the Caps are now down 2-0. They did come back from a 2-0 deficit last year, but that was 2024. This is 2025. Dakota McIntyre on the face-off against Grenler, who has an unassisted goal by Grenler to make it a 2-0 lead on the Kubota scoreboard. First minute goal, 31 seconds into the second period. Maya Forrester will pick it up behind the nets on a backhander. That comes in front for Fromm, and she will cover that up and get the whistle. With 16:10 to go now here in the second period.
Kylie Fromm kind of shaking it off a little bit. Maybe you never know what happens when they go down on their chest like that. If it's a stick, it's a skate, who knows what's going to hit them.
A little bit of snow in there as well. Face off to the left of Fromm. It is won by the Brookings Rangers, but pushed behind the net as Kirsten Miller will try and clear it out. Ava Colley will send it into the near side. That pass will escape the zone, and it's going to be Brooke Cruz that will get it back here for the Rangers. It is Riley Kafka back in, and they will give her no space to try and move the puck. It is here on the near side for the Rangers trying to get out of their own end of the ice. That pass will come up. Kirsten Miller with a good stick, but it's still going to go out the other way. And now a 2-on-1 developing for the Rangers. Gracie DeVries moves in. That shot, good stick there from Reagan Pfeiffer. Kafka picks it back up behind the nets. She'll move it up for Mallory Learkamp. It is out of the zone. Kafka. Now it's Dakota McIntyre that will push it in for Sawyer Triplett. Triplett on the near side. Gets it for Maya Forrester. Forrester from Miller. That shot goes wide. Riley Kafka will let Callie Beam pinch in to hold the zone. Puck is still loose back towards the beam. Now Kafka will pick it up, throws it to the net, sticked away by Quam. Just the second shot on goal. That one will be shot wide over to the far side. Reagan Emmy unable to be picked up by the Rangers. Or make that by the Capitals. It's out by the Rangers, and it's Kirsten Miller that will bring it right back in. The puck will make its way out of the zone, and now a chance the other way for Jalissa Peterson as the Capitals are getting back. On the backhand from Peterson, centers one, and it's now going to be Kirsten Miller. Off the boards, out of the zone, up to head for Reagan Emmy. Almost turned over to the Capitals as the Caps are trying to make a change, and Kenzie Grenler will get it out of the zone. Callie Beam will send it back towards the Brookings end of the ice. Edmondson will slow it up, and the pass will be turned over to Elliott Birch. She comes in onside, puck comes right back out. And it's now sent here for Gracie Peterson over to Elliott Birch, and that puck will bounce its way around, and Kenzie Grenler will send it in. 3 minutes gone by here in the second period. It is a 2-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers. Out towards the blue line, out of the zone. Nemec racing after it. Emmy will send it in. Caps will try and make that change as Gracie Peterson will pick it up. There's a loose stick. Hockey headquarters, loose equipment. It'll be tracked down by Edmondson. Make that Ashton Otteson. And it'll come here to the near side. Aubrey Stewart in the corner. Trying to get it back out to the blue line. Good stick there from Brenna Ullman to hold it in. Ullman will send it off the boards in the corner. And it'll be flipped out of the zone by Brookings. And Elliott Birch will easily track it down at her own blue line. Off the boards for Lavenger. Just off of her stick. And now it's Birch again. Played it off the boards to herself to allow her to move into the onside play. Leaves it back for Stewart. That shot was blocked. Never got to the nets. Peterson was able to stop that one. Lavenger, good job at the boards to hold it in. Trying to pass it back down to Stewart. Comes out of the zone. And Elliott Birch, as they were misplayed, Brenna Ullman will go over to it. They thought it was going to be an icing, but both of them didn't have enough movement to the puck to allow icing to happen. It is Brooke Cruz. That shot got all the way through, and Fromm was able to play it back behind the nets. Here on the near side. This will be played over to the corner, looking to try and center one. DeVries was there. Buffalo's trying to cancel her away. Ava Colley will send it back around as they try in the cycle work for the Brookings Rangers. To the near side, Stewart flips it out of the zone. Will it go far enough for an icing? It'll flutter its way down, but not far enough for an icing. Brooke Cruz will come away with it. Now a pass has to come up quickly, trying to get triplet as that one went too far away from her. Katie Reese will pick it up before it got for an icing. And it's now Kafka, far side. That pass was blocked, comes back down to Kafka, and then will come out of the zone. We have a glove on the ice. Hockey headquarters, loose equipment again. And it's Mallory Learcamp into the offensive zone. Learcamp straight away. That shot goes wide of Quam. She tried to punch it down with the blocker. McIntyre on the far side boards. It'll be to the far side again. Pass is turned over. Learcamp picked it up, but then it's flipped out of the zone and by DeVries. Kelly Beam on the back end, bouncing puck. Picked back up by Learcamp. Learcamp trying to leave it back for Kafka. Almost turned over. Now Reese has it as the Rangers are making a change. Reese will turn on her forehand. Good move by Reese to cut free. Reese with a shot low to the ice. Save is made. Rebound is still loose. And then Quam will finally cover it up and get the whistle with McIntyre in front of the net. With 11:17 to go here in the second period.
Ava Colley has a definite assignment tonight as she is Kafka's shadow.
Emily Nemec face off to the right of Quam. Bouncing puck, Nemec on her backhand. Played it off the boards, back to Birch. Trying to throw to the net, almost was tipped by Emmy. And then Addison Hunsley almost ran into the boards. She was able to stay on her skates. Beam will throw it right through it in front of the crease. And it's back to Birch again, who will try and send it to the corner. Goes out to Birch another time and eventually comes out of the zone. And it's now Elliott Birch that will grab it. Birch, backhanded pass. That's going to be intercepted, delayed offside, so the Caps can regroup themselves. Still delayed offside by Brookings. Kenzie Gremler was coming in offside because she thought everybody had tagged back up. But it will be tipped back down to the Capitals offensive end. Shauna Pedersen. It'll be on the back end, up for Rasmussen. Good pass from Rasmussen to Gremler, who's got two already. Gremler from the blue line throws it in, and a save made by Fromm as it gets to the corner. Rasmussen over to DeVries, far side for Birch. Into the corner with 10:10 to go. 5 players are battling for it on the far corner. Puck comes out free, out to the blue line and out of the zone. Maya Edmondson will turn with it, and we'll send it to Rasmussen, who tipped it in the zone, but Beam will send it right back out. And that puck will make its way towards the Brookings blue line, and now Beam moves in on the attack. Beam dropped her stick. Hockey headquarters, loose equipment, able to pin her girl to the boards, and then will come off the ice with that loose stick picked up by the referee, who won't play it with the stick, but he looked like he could have played it. Well, it does hit it. It ends up hitting the stick because he's trying to get away. He is tied up.
He's tied up.
He can't figure out where to go. He's going to have to blow his whistle,
He's got to step on the puck and blow the whistle.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Just to blow the play dead. Offensive zone face-off for the Capitals. And he got himself trapped and nowhere to go.
He absolutely got trapped. He had the stick and tried to do everybody a favor by holding the stick, and I don't think the stick did him any favors when he got trapped in the corner.
And then he couldn't move to his left. He couldn't move to his right. He was stuck there, and for his own sake, he was like, let's just get a face-off. It is won by the Brookings Rangers. Maya Forrester gets around Kirsten Miller. Forrester with a shot that goes just wide of the far side post. That was a really good chance there from Forrester. Moving up the ice is McIntyre that will pick it up. McIntyre up ahead. Kafka is offside right at the blue line, and we get a whistle with 9:06 to go here in the second period. State semifinal. Winner to the championship at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The team that fails to win will play at 4 o'clock in the third place game tomorrow afternoon. This faceoff is won by the Capitals. Kafka trying to race in. Kafka, a shot and a save made. Rebound is still loose, and it's still being loose. Quam can't pick it up, and then the puck was lost by the referee. Or is Kafka saying that it went across the goal line?
Kafka says it was in. I didn't see it on that corner. A lot of times the players can see it. They're right there. She said it was over the line.
Or is the referee trying to say that the net was off its pegs?
Maybe that's what it was, and she was pointing to the peg.
No, it wasn't. It was still on.
Yeah. You know what I think? Yeah, I think you're right.
Face off to the right of Quam. That was one of the best chances for the Capitals, although Kafka didn't get a great shot.
A loose puck in front for a long time.
Yeah, and you get Kafka with an opportunity to try and get it somewhat of a clean shot. You're going to take that just every single time down the ice. Callie Beam over to the far side. Into the corner, behind the nets, and out to the near side corner. It is Hunsley throws it to the front of the net, and Quam got her stick on it. This will be sent off the glass. Kenzie Grenler will pick it up one-on-one with Elliott Birch. Back checking her the Capitals. Good stick there from Birch. And now it can go the other way for Oahe. And Beam will go 2-on-2 with Nemec into the zone. Beam swings wide. Looking to try and center one. Still looking with it for Beam. Steps through a couple players. Gets a shot away. Save made by Quam, and the rebound's off the left pad of Quam. Addison Hunsley played out to Birch. Beam's coming off the ice, so the puck comes out of the zone. Good pass from Ullman back over. Hunsley will send it back in. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. Here near side, out of the zone. As this was Jordan Anderson who is on the ice. Here's Hunsley trying to move back in. Trying to get a four-handed shot, and that one was partially disrupted, going wide anyway. Buffalo, Lavenger picks it up for the Capitals. Lavenger, she goes down. Ullman trying to keep possession in the zone for the Capitals. Ullman again still with it, throws it towards the net, wide of Quam. Aubrey Stewart will pick it up, try to send it to the front of the net for Buffalo. Moves up the boards. Birch is able to hold it in. She gets to the corner. She runs into Edmondson. Play continues, and it goes to the far side. Ullman will pinch in, and it gets to the corner. Edmondson will pick it up, sends it around the boards, just past Stewart and out of the zone, and Lavenger will have to race to it. Ava Lavenger, as it gets all the way down, there is no icing. Lavenger, a good play to hold off the Ranger defender. Aubrey Stewart, 7 minutes to go here in the second period, out of the zone. And it's now Ava Colley that will send it back in, delayed offside by the Rangers. They continue to circle the blue line to get tagged up. And now it's Katie Reese. Reese, she goes down. Play continues. Out of the does not come out of the zone. Now it's a break here for the Rangers. Moving in. Save made by Fromm. And she will get the whistle with 6:39 to go here in period number 2.
Outside of that shot, for the last 5 minutes, it's been the Oahe Capitals in the offensive zone.
Face off to the left of Kylie Fromm. Sawyer Triplett will take the face off. Dakota McIntyre for the Capitals on the face off. It will be controlled by the Rangers. And then Elliott Birch, who had dropped her stick at a hockey headquarters loose equipment, actually ended up tripping up Triplett, but can't get called for a penalty because she didn't have a hold of her stick. Here's Mallory Learkamp. Moves into the offensive zone. And an offside call, and the referee, and I think Justin Ballas, the referee, knows he made the mistake on it. because he dropped his head. Because Kafka had spun around, Learcamp had brought it in, and he had spun around. He throws his hands up in the air to the Capitals fans.
That does happen. Referees will make mistakes, and they own it. It's part of the game.
Dakota McIntyre on the face-off again. With 6:21 to go here in the second period. This will come into the offensive zone. Colley trying to keep the puck away from Kafka. This will be off the boards. McIntyre will grab it. Centers one for Learcamp in front. A save is made by Quam. Great positioning by Quam to make that save. Learcamp nearly made it a 2-1 game. This will be to the corner, out to the blue line. Miller falls down. It's now a 2-on-1 the other way. Birch, the alone defenseman. It is Triplett over for Forrester. A shot and a save, but still loose to the side of the nets. And it's grabbed now by Kafka. Got it to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Elliot Birch will grab it for the Caps. And into the neutral zone. It is pushed in by the Capitals in Birch. Brooke Cruz will get to it first. Around the boards to the far side. Hunsley trying to find a way to pick up the puck. Kicked along by McIntyre again. Along with Hunsley as well. With 5:20 to go here in the second period. Colley up the boards, out to the blue line, held in by Kirsten Miller. Sends it towards the net. Now it's Hunsley, open with a shot and a save. Rebound is still loose. Kafka goes down trying to find the puck. It is out of the zone by the Rangers now, and Maya Forrester. Forrester will send it in deep. She's late on a shift. Kenzie Grenlow will be the first one to it. Emily Nemec got a stick on the puck of Grenler. Jalissa Peterson played off the back of the net. Now on the near side, it is Kirsten Miller that will send it out of the zone. It'll be no icing. It was touched by Pedersen with 4:45 to go here in the second period. Pedersen has the puck. 3 Capitals are around her, but Pedersen continues to go back and forth behind the net. And then it's Reagan Pfeiffer at the blue line to hold the zone. 4.5 minutes to go. Trying to center one was Stewart. Goes back its way this side for Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer at the blue line. Up ahead to Buffalo. That shot, that was a low shot to the ice. Soft shot by Buffalo after it was slowed down by a stick. Then Pfeiffer is able to play it back towards the corner. Buffalo sends it across, and Stewart's one-timer partially fanned on. Pedersen up for Beam as she's able to hold it in. Comes back towards the middle of the ice. Beam, a couple players run into each other. It'll be out of the zone by Brookings. That will be iced by the Rangers as it will make the distance to get a whistle with 3:51 to go here in the second period.
Again, the Oahe Capitals playing a lot of offense, a lot of action down to our right-hand side. And I would have to say, if you're controlling the tempo in this period, I would have to say Oahe Capitals are doing it.
We talked about it. I mean, the Rangers are winning the period right now, 1-0, but surviving.
Right.
All you got to do is survive. And if they can get through this period up 2-0, they have survived. They've won and survived that period. This puck is behind the net. McIntyre trying to put it out front. Learcamp, that puck is still loose near Quam. And the puck will eventually, as Quam now, her helmet, I think, is offline. Here's Kafka, winds up with a shot, and Quam made a huge save.
And Quam.
She is down now with 3:32 to go, but she didn't have a stick.
She had a teammate that just handed her the stick, and the stick and the pucks, I think, got there at the same time. And she's shaken up on the play. I don't know if it was a stick or what it could have been, but she's shaken up at the 3:32 mark.
I couldn't see what it was. There was obviously a mad scramble in front of the net, and Quam was holding her in front of her face, the face mask and helmet. And I think maybe she got it inadvertent, maybe stick, maybe inside the mask, maybe got a skate that bounced off of her helmet, maybe a shin pad of some kind, someone's leg, elbow.
And she's skating along the red line, so she's going to shake it off. That blue crease, that's a rough place. And there's a lot more contact there than you think there is for a goalie.
And she is, and also on top of that, she obviously need a little bit of the trainer need to look at her a little bit. She still made that save based on good positioning.
Yep.
Because it hit her square in the stomach. by where she was able to move. That was a fantastic save by Quam.
And her stick was laying on the ice right in front of her, and she had a teammate hand her the stick, and there was the puck.
Dakota McIntyre win the face-off. Kafka threw it to the net and shot it wide with 3:25 to go here in the second period. This will be chipped down the ice. Birch will win the race to the puck. And Elliot Birch will send it here to the near side, off and grabbed by Grenler, still on side. That pass, that puck got through the blue paint after the first initial save was made, and then that second opportunity went just wide. Here is now a pass up, Learkamp for Kafka. Good backhand pass into open space. Learkamp can't push it into the zone. It is kicked into the zone by the Capitals as they tag back up. It'll come here to the near side. Elliot Birch will grab it. This will be played down the ice. She was on the wrong side of the red line, though, and it will be an icing with 2:50 remaining here in the second period. (13-10) in shots, so this period is now 9-8 in shots in favor of the Capitals, but more importantly for Brookings, they've got a 1-0 lead in the second period, and now a 2-0 lead overall on the Kubota scoreboard. Face off to the right of Fromm. This will be Brookings fans wanted a tripping call. That shot blocked by Brenna Ullman. Here on the near side. Ullman trying to find the handle of it. Then Ullman goes down. Another player goes down, and Rasmussen. Reagan Emmy will move it to Emily Nemec, but it's turned back over. That puck is still loose. It's now grabbed by Nemec out of the zone. Emmy Nemec racing after it. This will be back towards the Ranger, the Capital blue line, into the offensive zone for DeVries. DeVries on her backhand, circles behind the nets. DeVries will turn. Her centering pass, open, a shot and a save made by Fromm. Trying to clear it to the Capitals, unable to. Hunsley, second opportunity, off of the Grenler skates and out of the zone. Reagan Emmy will send it in deep. She's trying to get off for a change after she's spilled on the ice. Near side. That puck into open space. Callie Beam will be the first one to it for the Capitals. 1:45 to go here in the second period. This is now Maya Forrester back into the offensive zone. Around the boards for Elliot Birch. It'll come here. Aubrey Stewart and Maya Edmondson. Edmondson will play it over. D to D. Bouncing puck. Buffalo trying to find the handle of it after she knocked it down initially. 1:25 to go here in the second period. It is 5 players battling for the puck. Comes out of the zone, and it's now going to be a penalty coming up against the Capitals and Elliot Birch. And it'll be Aubrey Stewart that will touch it up. Birch will go to the penalty box. A slash is called. And with 1:07 to go, it's a second Pelican Power Sports power play for the Brookings Rangers. They scored on their first one from Kenzie Grenler.
And with just a minute left, that's going to carry over as the Rangers are going to have a power play coming out of the locker room in this third period.
That is if the Capitals do make sure they kill off the last minute and 7 seconds. Face-off will be won by the Rangers into the corner. Kirsten Miller will send it around the boards as they'll get out for Grenler to pick up. Grenler's got 2 so far. Out to the blue line again for Grenler. That shot goes wide to the far side. It is held in by the Rangers again. Anna Rasmussen comes off the boards, near side Kafka. Trying to find the handle of it, but Grenler is able to hold the zone. Ava Colley behind the net to the near side for Rasmussen. That pass hits Forrester, bouncing puck. There's a loose stick. Hockey headquarters, loose equipment near the goal. Pfeiffer is able to play it over to the corner, but can't get it out. Grenler with a shot save is made. Rebound, maybe one off of Fromm again from Colley. But Rasmussen with 20 seconds to go. Capitals are trying to survive in the last 20 seconds. Colley back out to Grenler at the blue line. Starts to walk in, sends it back down. Shot by Forrester off of the teammates. And it's to 10 seconds. Kafka trying to chip it out of the zone. Unable to. Forrester bouncing puck with 5 seconds. McIntyre will get up for Kafka. She's going to run out of time. Got to shoot it. She doesn't shoot it in time. Quam made the save anyway. And it is 2-0 at the end of 2 periods.
And it would not have counted as the clock was at 0 when she let it go.
Gavka thought the referee blew the whistle. I don't think she heard the buzzer go off. I think she thought the referee blew the whistle as she was coming in, because the way she turned and looked like, why'd you blow your whistle? But it was the end of the period.
Well, and they knew the period was coming to an end, and she kind of broke out there, but lost track of the time.
So a 2-0 lead for the Rangers at the end of 2 periods. When we come back, we will have the second intermission reports. Caps down by 2 to Brookings in the state semifinal. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, KCCR FM Blunt, KBRK Brookings, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rocks. Capital City Rock Sports.
Do something to launch your future at Lake Area Tech. It's a living, working, thought-producing environment to help you level up in the workforce. Combined with hands-on training and real-world experience, you'll be ready to find a high-paying career you'll love right out of school, the way 99% of our graduates do. It's the best return on your college investment, the quickest path to your future success. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
Beck Motor Company would like to send a big congratulations to all the high school hockey teams across the state. What an incredible season of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments on the ice. Whether you're gearing up for the next season or just need a reliable ride, Beck Motor Company is here for all your automotive needs. From new vehicles to expert service, we've got you covered so you can focus on the game. Thank you to all the teams for giving us a season to remember. Beck Motor Company is proud to support our athletes every step of the way. Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, serving Central South Dakota for 56 years.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Winning in hockey takes dedication, skill, and teamwork, just like winning in real estate. Hi, I'm Tara Sunshine with Kathy Sunshine Property, a proud South Dakotan and experienced realtor with over 60 combined years of helping buyers and sellers find success. Whether you're looking for your dream home or ready to sell, we're here to put our expertise to work for you. With a commitment, we'll help you navigate the market with confidence. Let's make your real estate goals a reality. Call us today at 605-224-5588.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
We welcome you back here. The second intermission reports. It is a 2-0 lead for the Brookings Rangers over the Oahe Capitals on the Kubota scoreboard. John McClure alongside Jim Lloyd. Good second period again, Jim. Brookings, they survived that second half. The Capitals survived the last probably 2 minutes of that period for sure. With Brookings got a 1-0 lead, they won another period, and they survived where the Capitals were consistently, they got 10 shots. Both teams had 10 shots in that period, but Capitals are the much more dominant team in the latter half of the second period. And just like what Watertown was able to do in the second against Mitchell, just don't let them score, and that comes away as a win, and that's what Brookings did.
That's right. Kenzie Grenler, she's been the difference for the Brookings Rangers, and she got one at 16:29, and it was an unassisted goal. And that's been the difference. Other than that, I do think you're right, John. I think the Oahe Capitals outplayed them. They've spent an awful lot of time in their offensive zone and got several good shots, but just can't find the back of the net. This game will change 100% if Oahe Capitals can find one in the back of the net. 53 seconds, they're going to be a man down once they get out of the locker room.
And the Rangers, their lone goal, Kenzie Grendler in that second period. Power play goal, 31 seconds in. It was a penalty at the final minute of that first period that turned into a goal scored in the first half minute of the second period. Caps can't let that happen again.
Nope.
A 3-0 lead. No, I wouldn't say a game's out of reach at 3-0 in the state tournament until you get down to the final probably 30 seconds. But a 3-0 lead for Brookings or a 3-0 deficit for the Caps against Brookings, that starts to feel a little bit more insurmountable instead of being a 2-1 game.
And if you're Brookings, you have to remember you have Rory Quam in the goal. She's going to stop 93% of them. She's only going to give up two goals a game, just under 2 goals a game. So if the statistics hold true, she's done giving up goals.
Now, the Capitals have scored 4 the first time, 5 the next game. Now, obviously, empty nets in there that throws things off a little bit. But overall, the Caps know how to score multiple goals against Rory Quam, while most teams don't know how to score multiple goals against Quam. But we mentioned it at the start of the second period. The next one is the big one. What Jeff Anderson always says. But boy, is it even bigger right now, being a 2-1 game or a 3-0 lead for Brookings. That next one is a big one.
Kill this penalty off and then go to work and try to sneak one in. A 2-1 game is a lot different than what we're looking at right now.
And this is the first of 2 state semifinal games. We still got another one left at 8:30. Sioux Falls and Aberdeen will play in the second state semifinal game coming up here again at 8:30, about an hour and 20 minutes from now. So make sure you stay tuned for that on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll recap earlier day action and start to look at what tomorrow is going to bring for our championship day. You're listening to the state tournament on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. You're also listening in Brookings on KBRK.
Papa Murphy's Pier makes fresh, delicious pizza exactly when you need it. And so do you when you bake that pizza to perfection at home in your oven. That is, after Papa Murphy's takes care of hand making the dough, hand chopping the toppings, and hand shredding the cheese to make your pizza just the way you like it. So really, you make the pizza together with Papa Murphy's, but you get all the delicious pizza to yourself. Papa Murphy's. They make great pizza so you can make the pizza great. Order online today at papamurphys.com.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pier First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today. Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
It is 2 periods in the books as we pull up the brackets on Capital City Rock Sports on YouTube. We'll talk about it here. We do know the 2 teams that are into the Constellation Championship. An 8-3 win for Sioux Center over Rushmore earlier today. It was a 3-1 win for the 8-seed Watertown Lakers over the Mitchell Marlins. So the number 6-seed Sioux Center Storm, they get to wear their home jerseys one more game, as Watertown, the 8-seed, will be their opponent in the Constellation Championship. That's the 1 o'clock game tomorrow. That's the only game we know so far, because the 2 games here in this one and the next one will determine the 3rd place and championship game. Now, we played at 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. 3rd place game, again, the loser of this game will face the loser of Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, and the 2 winners between Brookings and Oahe and Sioux Falls and Aberdeen will meet for the state title tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Sioux Falls undefeated, Aberdeen's defending state champions, rematch of last year's state championship coming up. I mean, we had 3 rematches from last year's state tournament. Sioux Center and Rushmore played last year at that in the same game in that first Constellation semifinal game, and then this was a rematch of the first round from last year, and then Sioux Falls and Aberdeen a rematch from the state championship coming up here later on tonight. Some pretty good hockey games that we've seen today and are still seeing here today.
I like to put just a little bit of plug in that might add a little suspense to this bracket. I was in Cedar Rapids and I saw Brookings' team in a tournament beat Sioux Falls. So think about that when you start thinking about your bracket.
and Sioux Falls had a total of Sioux Falls had 2 overtime wins.
Yes.
Both against the Brookings Rangers.
Yep.
They're the only team in the regulation or in the regular season that took them to overtime. It is a 2-0 lead on the Kubota scoreboard for the Brookings Rangers over the Oahe Capitals. Back with the 3rd period after this here on Capital City Rock, on KBRK, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is the perfect place to sit back and watch the state hockey tournament with friends and family. The Fieldhouse with a full bar gives you that feeling like you're at the game without having to leave town, with a selection of your favorite concession-type food, and who doesn't love some pizza? There's free popcorn, peanuts, and Gardettos to complement any of your snack cravings while enjoying the games on one of the many big screen TVs. The Fieldhouse, 2013 East Gate Avenue in Pierre. Your place for the game this weekend. Go Caps!
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Capital City Toyota is proud to sponsor the State Varsity Hockey Tournament with a special shout out to all the seniors. You've worked hard, now it's your time to shine. Just like a championship team, we bring the funnest car buying experience in South Dakota. Find your perfect new or pre-owned ride today. Good luck to all the teams and seniors from Capital City Toyota.
Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
Are you ready for adventure? Then head over to Hepper Sports Center, your authorized dealer serving the Hub City area. Get huge savings, $1,500 cash back on select side-by-sides, or snag a sweet deal. with 1.99% financing for 36 months on ATVs and side-by-sides. Don't miss out. Stop in and see Wade and his team at 501 5th Avenue Northwest. Call for your service appointment at 605-225-9279 or email heifers@nbc.net to book your appointment and start your next off-road adventure.
We welcome you back as we get set for the third period between the Oahe Capitals and the Brookings Rangers. John McClear alongside Jim Lloyd, as we're hoping we can get one of our iPads not wanting to charge properly. So we're hoping that we can get that figured out. But it is, we don't want to lose one of those iPads. It's been staying strong for the last 6 hours, but starting to run low on battery. It is 5-on-4 to start this third period. It will be the second power play for the Rangers, still in the second power play. They went 0 for 2 yesterday, but 1 for 1 so far. Caps 1 for 1 yesterday. They went 4 for 4 on the penalty kill, but no power plays yet for the Caps. As we are set to go for the third period, we're underway, and it is a face-off that is won by the Capitals, and Aubrey Stewart will get it to the Brookings blue line. This will be out to the Caps blue line, out to Brenna Ullman, and she'll send it down the ice with 35 seconds to go on the power play. So your triplet will turn away from Stewart. Dakota McIntyre out there as well, trying to kill off this penalty. Here's Forrester moving in. That shot blocked by Ullman. Down to 25 seconds to go here on the power play. This will be sent and kept by Forrester. Pass will go back down, but that's going to be Beam that will block a pass, and now it's going to be Brenna Ullman. Ullman will send it up, triplet, able to hold it in, and now it's Beam off the boards, picked up by Brookings. 3 seconds to go. McIntyre can send it down one more time. As we're back down to 5-on-5, Birch will come out of the penalty box. Birch will stay on the ice as the Rangers will make their change. Grendler with a shot that's blocked by Ullman. That was almost a really good look there. This will go all the way down. There will not be an icing against the Capitals as it's played by Quam. Has to be played by Quam. And it comes here near side where it's grabbed at the blue line by Sawyer Triplett. This will be offside against the Rangers with 15:42 to go here in the third period. Just underway here in the third. John McClear alongside Jim Lloyd. As hopefully we might have to go check that iPad after the game is over. The cord is broken.
Yeah.
So
not really broken, something's loose.
Something's loose, that's not good. It'll be out of the zone. Emily Nemec try and push it in. Ashton Otteson now will have it for the Rangers. That pass will come out of the zone. Reagan Pfeiffer racing to the puck. It's still loose over there in front. Fromm didn't go to cover it, but it was played to the corner. And Emily Nemec will pick it up. Out to the blue line. This is held in by Maya Edmondson. And then Ashton Otteson will play it around. Reagan Pfeiffer. Reagan Emmy will move it up. This will be a quick shot and a save by Fromm. She wasn't ready for that opportunity. This will be sent down here by the Capitals all the way down. There's no icing. Well, maybe it was going to be enough for an icing. Edmondson will pick it up. Near side for Otteson. That pass nearly intercepted by Learcamp and Dakota McIntyre. This will go far enough for an icing to get a whistle with 14:42 to go. So the Caps do kill off the power play. And now the next one's a big one. Next one was already a big one, but this next one feels a little bit more potentially likely for the Capitals that they killed the power play off.
That was first business at hand.
Face-off will be won here. Learcamp trying to get a shot away. Beam will have to keep it in the zone by playing it to the corner. And it's now Kafka, Learcamp, tied up in the corner on the near side. 14:25 remaining here in the third period. Comes here on the near side, still on the boards. Learcamp again. It is now Sawyer Triplett. Pushed by Learcamp. McIntyre. 4 players are still battling for that puck. Learcamp trying to find it. Same with McIntyre. Now it's Beam that will hold it in. Sawyer Triplett will play it around off of Kafka. Now for McIntyre. Quammen falling over. but the pass was too far in front of Learcamp to try and get a shot with Quam out of position, laying on the ice in front of the goal.
She was facing the wrong way in the goal.
Here's Learcamp just off of her stick as she's getting laid on a shift, and it will come out of the zone. Elliott Birch will have to go track this down, so there is no icing. So one of the few times that Elliott Birch's speed hurts because it could have been an icing against the Rangers. Here is Kafka that will continue to carry it into the zone. Got to the forehand. Kafka with a shot, and the rebound was there, but no one for the Capitals could get to the puck. To the blue line, out of the zone by McIntyre. The Caps will have to tag back up. Kenzie Grendler in the neutral zone will get around to McIntyre, and then around to Stewart. That shot, that's blocked by Brenna Ullman. Played it off of Stewart and out of the zone. Kafka's been on the ice for a long time. This will be to Forrester into the offensive end. That shot up high, and Fromm catches that to get the whistle with 13:07 to go here in the third period.
13 shots on goal for the Capitals here. 17 shots for the Brookings Rangers.
Winner to the state championship at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Team that fails to win, third place game at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. As our bracket continues to take shape, this will be Stewart pushing down one of the Ranger players. One of the Ranger fans groan looking for a call. And that'll be here on the near side. A pass to the front, looking to try and get, that was a near good look there for the Rangers. But it's Micah Buffalo that will push it in after the pass was intercepted. It is Gracie Peterson. I was going to say Emily Meyer, but Gracie Peterson, that's thrown to the net by the Capitals. Sticked away by Quam. Peterson again. It is tied up. Lavenger along with Hunsley over there for the Caps. Jordan Anderson trying to push it away. Now it's Lavenger again, trying to get the backhand pass out to Beam. It's now Hunsley that will send it off the boards. And he'll come here to the near side. As we get down to 12 minutes. And then Buffalo checks Elliott Birch down. That is not a penalty because you can't give a penalty on your teammate. Addison Hunsley will turn. That's a good spin move there by Hunsley. Got into the offensive zone. It does start to go deep into the zone, off the glass. It's held in by Birch. That shot off of a stick and goes to the corner to the far side. Comes here near corner, up the boards. It'll be now for Nemec. Nemec on the backhand. Will flip it up to Birch, who settles it down. That shot and a save made by Quam. Good position again for Rory Quam. Gracie DeVries, that pass. It will eventually come out of the zone, and it's Callie Beam that has it. It is Reagan Emmy that will send it in. Now Gracie Peterson with 11:15 to go here in the third period. Out to the far side. It is into the corner. Nemec, Learcamp and Kafka back out of the ice. Triplett will send it around. It's Rasmussen that will pick it up. And Anna Rasmussen gets around Learcamp. Dakota McIntyre can't take the puck away. Rasmussen picking up speed in the zone. Lost the puck at the last moment. DeVries picks it up, trying to get a shot away. Another shot that comes towards the net. And it will now be taken here. Learcamp, that pass out of the zone for Bradley Kafka. Kafka carries it in. Kafka with a quick shot and a save made by Quam. And we get a whistle with 10:37 remaining here in the third period. Tell you what, when the team is down, 6.5 minutes go by pretty quick. I'm sure the Brookings Rangers are saying it's only been 6.5 minutes. We feel like we've been playing for half an hour in this third period. To the far side, go to McIntyre. Forrester, McIntyre. Now Colley will pick it up for the Rangers. Back behind the net for Kenzie Grendler. Grendler will send it up the boards. It is Forrester. Forrester that has it, nearly lost it. Picked up now by Kirsten Miller. Trying to find a way to get a shot, but unfortunately for the Capitals, no shots by Miller or McIntyre there. But Learcamp's able to hold it in. She's trying to find her stick back to her forehand. And Learcamp goes down, but as she tried to center it, this is gloved down by Miller. Up for Kafka, who will try and turn. Kafka got to the corner. And now from the blue line, out towards the blue line. Pfeiffer is tripped up by a skate. She is slow to get up off the ice. Here's Kirsten Miller. Miller trying to get to the forehand. Miller with a shot. Got all the way through and a save made by Quam. And no rebound allowed with 9:40 to go here in the third.
And Ava Callie continues to be a shadow in front when Kafka's anywhere near that blue paint.
9:40 to go, so we're in the single-digit minutes. Still plenty of time for the Capitals. Well, the Caps want to get that next one here at some point rather soon. As Micah Buffalo, Callie Beam will try and pinch in. Now it's 2-on-1 for the Rangers. Sawyer Triplett moves in. Now potential breakaway, but Rasmussen and Triplett let the puck go. And they had a chance for a 2-on-0, but nobody picked up the puck. This is now back. Rasmussen lost the puck to Stewart, who will push it into the zone. Into the corner for Edmondson. Moves it up to the blue line, out of the zone past Beam. Emily Nemec's going to race after the puck. She's got Birch with her. Nemec will turn on her backhand. Good play there from Emily Nemec. An open space towards Micah Buffalo. Chopped out by both teams. Nemec finding a way to get the puck. Had a chance to go 2-on-1. This will roll towards Quam, and she'll get a whistle. Hunsley was trying to streak down the ice, but Nemec was trying to push it farther out in front, and it just trickled down to Quam.
And Nemec's done a nice job of keeping that puck moving in the right direction, neutral zone and in the offensive zone.
8:56 to go here in the third period. This is Reagan Emmy. Shauna Pedersen now to the far side. This is now Maya Forrester. That bouncing puck. Katie Reese is able to hold it in. Hunsley as well for the Capitals. Emmy and Nemec, the three forwards right now for the Caps. That passes out of the zone for Forrester. Maya Forrester moves in one-on-one against Reese. Forrester with a shot, good stick there by Katie Reese. And that puck goes into the netting and out of play for a whistle. With 8:27 to go. Face off to the left of Kylie Fromm. As she has made 15 saves on 17 shots. We're even in shots, 17-17, but a 2-0 lead on the Kubota scoreboard. This will be sent out of the zone by the Capitals. Race to the puck. Brooke Cruz will win the race to it. Kafka trying to hold it in. It went off of Kafka. And then Kafka trying to pick up speed towards Kali, lifts her stick and picks it up. Kafka with three players around her, though. Never had a chance to even make a pass. This puck is still taken here by the Rangers out of the zone. And it's now McIntyre up ahead for Learcamp. That one misses, and there is no icing. They wave off icing. Everybody thought it was icing in the entire height. Both teams thought it was going to be icing. 7:45 to go here in the third period. Play continues in the Brookings end of the ice. Rasmussen trying to find the handle of it. McIntyre is able to knock it down. There's a shot by McIntyre off the glove of Quam. And now Kafka will pick it up. Tough angle shot comes in front, and it goes just wide. And it's Learcamp trying to send it back in front for the Capitals. Out towards the blue line. Beam's able to pinch in to hold the zone. It'll go around to the far side. Kafka will pick it up. Played off the boards to herself. Into the corner. Played back out by Cruz. Out to the blue line. That is held in by the Caps. Dakota McIntyre will send it to the corner for Kafka. Kafka trying to fight off of it. I was going to say check, but not really a check, a push. And then somewhat of a tackle by Triplett on Dakota McIntyre. Here is Birch with a shot and a save made by Quam. Under 7 minutes to go. Good stick there from McIntyre, but the Caps can't find the handle of the puck. And now it's 2-on-2. Sawyer Triplett moving into the offensive zone. Triplett moving in. Shot and a save. And in front, lands in front of Fromm, where it's now Callie Beam that will try and get out of the zone. The Capitals fans again yell looking for a call, but don't get it. Ava Lavenger leaves it back for Buffalo. That shot, Lavenger tipped it wide. Forrester on the far side. Maya Edmondson picks it up in the corner, trying to avoid the referee over there as well. There's a centering pass. Buffalo back into her forehand, can't get a shot. Still loose in front of the paint. Everybody's looking at everybody else to go get the puck. Backhanded over to the front of the nets. Stewart turns with it. There's a save made. Here's a shot that goes wide by Lavenger in front. Lavenger goes down. Pfeiffer picks it up. Sends it back out off the stick of Miller and out of the zone. 6 minutes to go here in the third period. Caps need one. Badly, they need one. Miller gets taken down. It is Buffalo still onside. Everybody's going down. Everybody wants a whistle. There's still a loose stick somewhere on the ice from somebody. The hockey headquarters loose equipment. Kirsten Miller will chip it off the glass and in. 5:35 remaining here in the third period. Still a 2-0 lead for the Rangers. Gracie Peterson Gracie DeVries moves in. Grace DeVries moves in. And a good stick from the Caps. Emily Nemec, still that stick on the ice from somebody a couple shifts ago. It is now Beam that picks it up. She's going to avoid the stick that's on the ice. Plays it to the boards for Emmy. Out of the zone it comes. Kenzie Grendler will pick it up. Rangers are trying to tighten everything up defensively. They've allowed Quam to make those 19 saves on 19 shots. Still 2-0 with 5 minutes to go here in the second. This will be off and out of play. Capitals bench, and we get a whistle with 4:55 to go.
No need to panic yet, but you do have to have some pucks possession and spend a little time in your offensive zone. If you're the Capitals, if you're the Brookings Rangers, possession matters.
Face-off will be right at center ice. We'll keep an eye on Coach Jim Wadeen on if he makes a timeout call at some point over the next couple stoppages of play. Also, we're going to keep an eye on Kylie Fromm. I know there's still 5 minutes to go, but we will continue to see when Fromm might go, because we might not have it many more stoppages in this game. Elliot Birch, that'll be out of the zone. Peterson almost overskated it. Now it's going to be Learcamp that picks it up, trying to move to the offensive end. And we'll get to the blue line. Rasmussen will turn on the back end. Kafka tried to take it away. She goes down. Play continues. Learcamp. It'll be a pass back out for McIntyre. Near side to the blue line. Beam's able to kick it and hold it in the zone. McIntyre trying to swipe at it. It is now Shauna Pedersen with 4:13 to go here in the third period. And Rasmussen up the boards. Learcamp's able to hold it in, trying to tie it up, get some support with 4 minutes to go as the puck will come out of the zone. Elliot Birch back to Beam. Now to Kafka as the change is being made. And offside is called again against the Capitals. Jim, I was watching the play developed by Kafka. Was it offside?
It was offsides on the Oahe Capitals, just by a step.
A mouth guard that was loose. Hockey headquarters loose equipment, even for mouth guards.
Oh yeah,
can still be hockey headquarters loose equipment. They've got mouth guards at the hockey headquarters.
All different colors.
3:57 left to go here in the third period. Caps are still down 2-0. Micah Buffalo have to play it back, but missed the pass to Brenna Ullman. So Katie Reese will pick it up here for the Caps behind her own net. Sends it up. That's a good exit out of the zone by the Capitals, but just missed by Buffalo. Then chipped back into the zone by the Rangers. 3:40 to go here in the third period. Winner to the state championship game, Brookings, they don't need to score anymore. They can hold on for this lead. The Caps need to score at least twice in this final 3:25. It is Pedersen that will play it to the near side. This will be sent back in. All the way around it goes. Caps have actually outshot the Rangers in this hockey game, but are down 2-0. This will be Katie Reese now that will pick it up. With 3:05 remaining, pass here for Ullman. Ullman on the back end to her forehand, got the pass out towards Learcamp, unable to get it to her. Colley is able to grab it. It is now Learcamp again as she goes down. Colley takes the puck away. And with 2:50 to go here in the third period, you start thinking about when you're going to pull the goalie down 2-0.
You start also to think about that South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game.
You got a player with 2 goals and a player who hasn't given up a goal. It is Maya Forrester. This will be delayed offside. The Rangers will tag back up. It is Brenna Ullman. That will send it down. That'll be an icing with 2:23 to go, 2:22 to go here in the third period. The Caps do get some fresh bodies. And it is, we'll see again where Coach Wadeen, if he wants to take that timeout when he wants to take that timeout. No, it will be a timeout by Coach Wadeen. So he waited as long as he could to try and take that timeout. 2:22 to go in this third period. So Jim, there's two things that Coach Wadeen can take the timeout. One, he wants to set up, try and get that first goal, but also he can really communicate to Kylie Fromm on when she needs to come off the ice. Sometimes it can get hard to figure out when a goalie wants to come off the ice. You're focused on the play. You're not so much always looking at the coach. So he can really have a good conversation. Coach McIntyre having a conversation with Fromm right now and having that, talking about when you need to go and when we want you to come to the bench, when you need to stay.
Well, and in an ideal situation, it's deep in your offensive zone, and when you're going to bring that goalie off, and hopefully you can hold that zone, which the Oahe Capitals have been able to do. They've been able to hold that zone at time, and if you get an extra attacker in, you might have a shot at getting a quick one.
We saw Mitchell score at the empty net yesterday, made it a 3-2 game at the time against Aberdeen. Aberdeen shut the door in the final minute of that third period to not allow them to get that second goal to tie the game up.
And I'm thinking, John, you pull that goalie, you're probably going to pull that goalie pretty soon. When that puck goes down in that offensive zone, even if it's just barely under 2 minutes, I think you need to pull that goalie. It's state tournament time. You need a quick one.
I would say a 3-0 loss is still a loss, whether it's 3 or by 1. You have to find goals right now. 2:22 to go. Obviously an offensive zone face-off for Brookings, so you're not pulling the goalie yet. Elliott Birch will start to move it down the ice. This will be off of a couple of sticks, bouncing puck. It'll be Learcamp that'll come into the zone. Caps want to probably possess the puck before Fromm comes off the ice. This puck will be out towards the blue line. Birch is able to hold it in, and it will get to the corner here on the near side with 2 minutes to go. Trippett looked to see if there was an empty net, and then she sent it out of the zone. I think she was looking to go for that empty net if it was there, but the Caps haven't pulled the goalie yet. This will bounce its way on edge. This will be no icing against the Capitals. Play again continues. Elliott Birch is able to hold it in right at the blue line, but it does come out of the zone. Sawyer Triplett with 1:40 to go. Caps have to get the sustained offensive pressure to get Fromm off the ice. Callie Beam lost the puck and almost did it go in. It did go in. Beam lost the puck, and it's Gracie DeVries that will stuff it
in. With 1:30 remaining in the game.
Coach Wadeen was not happy with the non-calls. Beam was coming off the ice, but DeVries gets the goal to make it 3-0. So it's 1:30 remaining, and that just about does it for the Capitals. And the Rangers, the 2 seed, will be making their way to the state championship outside of a 90-second comeback for the Caps. Trainer will come out and check on Beam on the bench. Face-off will be controlled by the Rangers. Birch fails on a pass attempt. It is now delayed offside. Rangers are tagging back up, and it comes out of the zone. Ava Colley. And it's now Kirsten Miller that will pick it up. Miller moves in. That shot and a save made by Quam with 1:08 to go here in the third period. Quam has made 20 saves on 20 shots. I think Coach Wadeen was looking for maybe a check called against DeVries where Beam lost the puck. I think he was looking for a penalty to be called against the Rangers. Trainer still, he's now walking his way back towards the penalty box area after he checks out Callie Beam. 1 minute to go here in the third period. Final minute, 3-0 lead for the Rangers. Here's Emily Nemec throwing it back down, side of the nets. McIntyre trying to find the handle. Kafka can't get a shot away. Puck is still there. Kafka still can't get a shot. Here's Nemec with a shot that's bounced off of a glove. And then it's McIntyre behind the net, looking to get it to Learcamp with 38 seconds to go. The Rangers got the one in each period both midway of the first, early in the second, and late here in the third. And with 28 seconds to go, we get a whistle with a frozen puck. And the Brookings Rangers are now 28 seconds away from getting back to the state championship. Faceoff will be to the left of Quam, who has made all 20 saves with 28 seconds to go in the third. Here to the near side. It is now Peterson that turns it over. Buffalo with a shot. That puck is still loose. 17 seconds to go here in the third. Emily Nemec will grab it. Her shot coming towards Quam is cleared away by the Rangers. It'll come out of the zone all the way down. It will be one final icing to be called with 5 seconds remaining, 4.7 to go. As we get one more whistle.
And we're going to get a...
Forrester, I believe, is slow to get up. And it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Caps with 4.7. But it's all academic from here. South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game coming up in our post game before we get set for Sioux Falls and Aberdeen. Face-off goes to Quam. She'll cover, get it one more whistle at 2.1 to go. Caps just never got that first one to make it a 2-1 game. Face-off is won. One final shot from Pfeiffer. A save is made. And the Rangers, with a 22-save shutout from Rory Quam, will advance to the state championship to face the winner of Brookings and Aberdeen. 3-0 win for Brookings over Oahe. Back with our post game and our player of the game on Capital City Rock, KBRK, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. And now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select compact tractors.
Please visit one of the South Dakota Kubota dealers today. Calling all hockey fans to the 2025 Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet. Join us April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center to celebrate this year's class of 25 Hall of Fame inductees and our high school award winners. Single tickets are $65, with reserve tables of 8 for $520 and sponsorship tables for $800. Doors open at 6 o'clock, with the event starting at 7. The Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet Night, Friday, April 11th at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. Get your ticket and table now.
The puck drops, the crowd roars. South Dakota hockey is in full swing. Capital City Ford is proud to support this year's state varsity hockey tournaments and celebrate the dedication, teamwork, and passion of every player on the ice. To all the seniors, congratulations on an incredible season. Whether you're heading off to college or staying close to home, we're here for all of your automotive needs. Stop by Capital City Ford in Pierre. We'll get you on the road to your next adventure. Capital City Ford in Pierre, driven by community, powered by you.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Whale Construction, building custom homes, shops, garages, and remodels since 1998. Troy and his team will make your home your dream home. Whale Construction uses reputable subcontractors and products to make your build or remodel your dream come true. Call or message Troy today at 605-380-4473. That's 605-380-4473. Or message him at troy@whaleconstruction.com.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux and Pier or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
As we welcome you back, as it is the player of the game, Rory Quam, with the 20 save shutout, 22 save shutout. We'll send it down to Jim for their player of the game.
In the Brookings Rangers bench, with the South County Amateur Hockey Association player of the game, she's a first-team All-State pick. It's your goalie, Rory Quam. A shutout. What does that mean to your team?
Oh, it means a lot, because when we lost the regular season, this was like our great revenge. It's like we're going to beat them here and now, whether they like it or not.
When I came into the bench, you and I looked at each other, we've been here before.
Yeah, multiple times.
All right, Rory Quam with a shutout, 22 shots in front, none behind you.
Yeah.
All right, Rory Quam, Senior South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association player of the game. Rory, you're going to the championship game.
It is a 3-0 win for the...
All right, we're back. Stick around for one more game.
3-0 win for the Brookings Rangers over the Oahe Capitals. Kenzie Grendler got 2 of those goals, as she got the first one with 7:55 to go in the first period, then a power play goal in the first 31 seconds of the second period to make it 2-0, and then it was Gracie DeVries with 1:30 remaining to seal the win, to win it 3-0 for the Brookings Rangers over the Oahe Capitals. So our 5th place game is set, and we can move down the Brookings Rangers into the state championship game. The Oahe Capitals will play the 3rd place game, and our final game tonight between Sioux Falls and Aberdeen will determine what team will play what, who will play who, going into that 3rd place game and championship tomorrow. 4 o'clock is the 3rd place game, 7 o'clock in the championship, as the Sioux Falls Flyers and Aberdeen Cougars will get started. 8:30 is the game. The next game, 8:15 is our scheduled broadcast, so we're just about almost a half an hour away from that broadcast. It was a pretty quick game to get to this point, so we will be on the air at 8:15. For those in Brookings on KBRK, I believe the game will go to KKQQ again back tomorrow night. It will be on the air at 6:45 for that 7 o'clock state championship on KKQQ, unless you hear something different, but I'm pretty sure it will be KKQQ. As it is, the Sioux Falls Flyers, Aberdeen Cougars coming up next. A 3-0 win for the Rangers to move into the state championship. They got outshot 22-19 in the game, but the Rangers do get the win. Rory Quam with the shutout, and the Rangers into the state championship, and the Caps will play for 3rd place. So that will wrap up our broadcast here for this Capitals-Rangers game. When we come back, 8:15, we will have coverage of the Sioux Falls Flyers and the Aberdeen Cougars. 8:15, Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, 2nd state semifinal. Coming back at 8:15. Final score 3-0 again for the Brookings Rangers over the Oahe Capitals.
You've been listening to the State Hockey Tournament presented by Kubota. The State Hockey Tournament is brought to you by AGE, Papa Murphy's, AirTech, Pepper Sports Center, Beck Motors, Zander Auto Parts, May Adam, Lake Area Technical College, Whale Construction, Capital City Ford, Lincoln and Toyota, Kathy Sunshine Properties, Weatherall Roofing, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Envirotech, Pelican Power Sports, Wagner Auto, the Hockey Headquarters, the Field House, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, Hermanson Endodontics, and the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association. Join us all tournament long on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's